Denmark has just signed the biggest arms deal in its history, $9 billion. That's not a typo. For a country of less than 6 million people, it is a staggering figure. The purchase includes drones, long-range missiles, and advanced air defense systems. But the real shock is not the size of the deal. It is who Denmark decided to buy from, not the United States, not the usual American suppliers. Every dollar went to European firms. The official explanation is Russia. Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen says Moscow will remain a threat to Europe and Denmark for years. Defense Minister Troels Lund Poulsen insists that modern war means you must be able not only to defend, but to strike deep. And yes, Russia's invasion of Ukraine is still shaking the continent. Yes, the Arctic is becoming contested territory, with Russia entrenched and China claiming to be a near-Arctic state. But if this were just about Russia and China, the story would look different. What makes this moment unique is that Denmark staged Greenland's largest military exercise in modern history, without the United States. The drill was called Arctic Light 2025. More than 550 troops, a Danish frigate, helicopters, F-16s, French naval support, German, Swedish, and Norwegian soldiers. But no Americans, no Canadians. It was a Europe-only exercise in the icy fjords of Greenland. That was not an accident. It was a message, because Greenland is the heart of the story. Trump has made it an obsession. In 2019, he talked about buying it. Now, back in office, he talks about taking it by force. Danish officials had to summon the American envoy this summer after reports of Trump-linked operatives stirring up Greenlandic separatists. For Denmark, this is not a joke. It is a challenge to sovereignty. And so the arms deal begins to look different. Buying only European systems, excluding the US from Greenland's exercises, pouring billions into European defense industries, these are not just military choices. They are political choices. They are a hedge against America itself. That's the irony. Denmark joined American wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Denmark has hosted American bases in Greenland for decades. It's one of Washington's most loyal allies. But the biggest arms purchase in Danish history has become a kind of protest, a reminder that NATO's small states are no longer sure the United States is a protector. Some even see it as a predator. Russia and China explain the urgency, but Trump explains the supplier. The United States lost this contract not because its systems were inadequate, but because its rhetoric has become dangerous. So the real question is not whether Denmark can defend against Russia. It is whether Denmark can afford to trust America. That is the $9 billion question. And if Denmark no longer trusts America, how long before the rest of Europe comes to the same conclusion? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and visit westernrelations.com for more analysis on Europe, the United States, and the shifting balance of power in our world.